Hello, everyone. Welcome to another review for our very intelligent lab students, world class. And today we shall be focusing on rapid pulses, which is also under like we are now uh, specifically we will discuss hasty pulse, okay, which is also known as skipping, rapid irregular, abrupt, or tsumai. Okay, so far, last time we started discussing the rapid pulse, Schumann, and then now we're going to be focusing on raising pulse. Okay, so the hasty or skipping pulse is rapid, but the intervals are irregular. So imagine the pulse that's rapid, pero hindi siya regular. Okay, so what does this indicate? That means the yang is so exuberant, there's too much heat. Okay? Racing it. And there is also stagnation of qi and blood, no? Accumulation of phlegm and food, or debilitation and failure of zhang qi. Okay, fast and powerful pulse is due to, take note, fast and powerful, fast and powerful, forceful. So that means the yang is exuberant and there is binding heat, or there are excessive pathogens blocking and stagnating. Vessel qi cannot flow smoothly. Now, when you have a rapid or fast, pero thin and soft, malumanay, no? This is due to deficiency of zhang qi, failure, and yin blood insufficiency. So the skipping pulse is also termed hasty in some books. So again, the keywords are rapid and irregular. It randomly skips beats. So may mga skip beats. The skipping pulse can arise when internal heat overactivates the heart, no? So parang nag-beat so fast ang heart so that the pulse cannot keep pace, no? So yang qi has become more powerful than the yin can control and harmonize. So this means that qi separates from blood and races ahead. The heat can also create stagnations of blood or phlegm, which then block the flow of blood in the vessels. The heat is usually excess in nature. So remember, diba, like heat can be excess or deficient, but if you have a sumai or raising pulse or hasty pulse, that means ano siya, excess yung heat, no? It will be due to factors such as siya qi, no? Stagnations of qi, blood, phlegm or food, or heat from other organs. Okay? So the pulse image can also arise in extreme and severe conditions nung naghihiwalay na ang yin sa yang. So the pulse with this, in this case, will be very frail. Okay? So if it is skipping and forceful, that is excess heat. Skipping and then forceless, that's extreme yin deficiency. So the pulse beats rapidly with irregular pauses, just like this one, tingnan nyo. May pause sa gitna. And irregular yan na all throughout. It feels very agitated and urgent, like a man running and suddenly falling down. Okay? So other names are abrupt, hasty, skipping. So let's talk about the indications. So pag excess siya, it's usually due to excess heat and stagnation. No? So when excess heat accelerates the blood circulation, of course, yung pulse mo will be rapid. Okay? When stagnation of pathogens will cause blood. So if it's due to pathogens that's causing the stagnation, the pulse will be irregular. Excess heat can give rise to stagnation, and stagnation can cause heat. So pag deficient naman ang cause, so that's rapidly irregular and forceless. So there's yin and yang disharmony. So in biomedicine, both excess and deficiency, or when you have this kind of pulse, it simply means excitation of the sympathetic, infectious or viral pathological changes in the myocardium, that's the heart muscle, or sinus tachycardia accompanied with obvious sinus irregularity. Okay? So pag deficient siya, the yin deficiency will also give you a rapid pulse. So eventually, pag hindi mo na-resolve to, there will be deficiency of yang. And when this happens, this will limit the ability of the heart to push the blood. Kaya nagkakaroon ng irregular pulses. Remember, hindi siya forever uh, ano. So, pwede rin mag-yin deficiency, mag-yang deficiency. In cases of congenital variation, this pulse could prove to be the normal pulse for some individuals. Okay? So again, ang hasty pulse is something, it's like a person who stumbles while walking briskly. So, na-interrupt yung flow. Okay? It results from fire stasis, qi accumulating in the triple burner. Therefore, the yin fluid, which is the blood, can be easily damaged. And so the circulation of qi and blood is obstructed. If the intervals between the loss of a beat gradually increase, indicating increasing obstructions, prognosis is poor. So the more obstructions, parami ng parami yung interval na nagpo-pause siya. So we have a poor prognosis. If they gradually decrease yung yung loss of the beat, yung skip beat, good prognosis. So you should not confuse the hasty from knotted and intermittent pulses. A hasty pulse is a rapid pulse which misses beats, nag-skip siya at irregular intervals. A knotted pulse, which we took up last time, is a leisurely pulse which misses beats at irregular intervals. Okay? So it doesn't have to be, it is not rapid, by the way. Leisurely, parang naglalakad lang. An intermittent pulse, regular interval siya for a little longer than one beat. The hasty pulse results from fire stasis in the triple heater, but frequently occurs with accumulations other than those of qi and blood. According to traditional texts, there are 5 types of internal accumulations: qi, blood, thick phlegm, thin phlegm, and food. The type of accumulation and the location of fire must be determined before treatment. Symptoms of loss of consciousness and delirium with a hasty pulse indicate that perverse fire has penetrated the zone. So, ibig sabihin na interiorize na siya. Pumasok na, no? Symptoms of red rashes with a hasty pulse indicate that toxic heat has penetrated the yin level and caused accumulation of yin qi. Symptoms of ulcers and abscesses with a hasty pulse indicate that heat has penetrated the muscles and caused accumulation of blood and qi and disintegration. Now let's go to your favorite part of the program, assessment. Mom Tricks, can you help me out?
Yes, Doc.
Okay, as usual, alam niyo nakakatulong talaga to, especially if you really do pulse diagnosis on your patient. Okay, so what is the significance of a deep pulse?
If it's an interior condition of the yin organs.
Yes. So pag deep and weak siya, deficiency siya. Yung deep, yung location pala niya, pag masyadong deep, malapit sa bone, that's already interior condition. No? So tapos, aside from determining the depth, you have to also determine the strength of the pulse. So if it's weak, so it's definitely deficiency. Deficient qi, deficient yang. So pag deep siya tapos full, no? Another name for pala for weak is empty, no? Deep full,
Yeah.
okay, you'll have stagnation, no? Could be qi or blood. Sa interior siya. Or there's internal cold
Oh,
heat.
mhm.
Ano yung feeling ng hidden pulse? Like, how do you feel it? Like, to make you say that it's really hidden.
It's beneath the bone, hidden beneath,
Yeah. And it's
difficult to
difficult.
feel.
Yeah. O, diba? Beneath the bone.
Mm,
Isang feeling parang wala
the
yatang
bone.
pulso. Ano pagka-tweet mo, pumunta siya sa middle, di ba? Pag hidden pa din, nako, you need to review the basics. Attend ka ng Saturday. Saan ka nag-aral? Okay. Hidden full significance.
Extreme deficiency of yang.
Hmm.
If it's hidden or strong, it's
Oh,
called obstructing the chakra.
kasi 'di ba pag extreme yang deficiency, tagong-tagukan. Lalo na pag nanlalamig yung kamay, 'di ba? Or nalalamigan yung pasyente. Usually malalim talaga, no? So if it's
Mm,
hidden and strong, that's called obstructing the channels. Okay?
yes.
Okay, what is the feeling of a knotted pulse?
It's slow and stops at irregular intervals.
Irregular intervals pa rin, but slow. While ang hasty pulse, um, rapid, irregular. Remember?
Mm.
Okay. Significance of a knotted pulse.
Indicates cold and deficiency of the heart chi or heart yang.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Pag knotted, usually cold yan. Pwede rin mahina yung heart, no? Heart chi or heart yang
Chi
deficiency.
yang.
Knotted, parang nagkakabuhol-buhol. So you have to be
Mhm.
really extra good to be able to feel it. The feeling of rapid, it's very easy. Like,
More than 5 beats per cycle.
okay. Di ko ginagamit yan eh. Alam mo naman kagad kung mabilis, di ba?
Mm-mm.
You have your watch. Significance ng rapid.
Uh, there's heat pattern disharmony. If it's empty, if it's empty rapid, it's yin
Mm.
deficiency. If it's full rapid, it's full heat.
Yes. Very good. Yeah.
Mm.
So pag rapid siya, heat ka agad yun. Pero it's
Oh,
not just about assessing the rate, no? You have to also determine the strength. So if it is empty or weak, that's yin deficiency. Na papunta
mm-mm.
na ng heat yan. Usually
Deficiency.
heat na yan eh. Heat na talaga yan. Empty heat, remember? Diba? So ngayon, pag full siya, usually pag full heat, buong ano eh, talagang umaalag mo.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. So kailangan man lang, ako inuunahan ko na na
Mm.
LI11 yan eh. Talagang maano, lalo na pag sa tenga mo nilagay. Ang
I
bilis.
see.
Na na-amaze yung pasyente, ay bumagal nga. O, di ba?
Mhm.
So ngayon, maghahanap na sila ng ano na marunong ng ganyan, di ba? So, ang alam ko si ano lang marunong, si Ma'am Trix. Okay? Empty pulse,
Uy, hindi.
feeling.
Um, big but not soft.
NDR,
Feels empty with slightly stronger pressure.
mm, kailangan siyang soft. Pag sinabi mong not soft, too hard siya. Oo. Tapos pag
Big but
pag
not soft.
iniin mo siya, nawawala siya. Okay? Yes.
Mm.
It's big
Mm-hmm.
but soft. Kaya nga tinatawag na empty,
Mm-mm.
no?
Mm-mm.
Tapos when you apply a slightly stronger pressure, it really feels empty. Emptier. Meron bang emptier? More empty. Okay, ang significance ng empty, easy.
Chi and blood deficiency.
Yes. Of course, magkasabay yan. Diba? Okay, let's go to the last one. Fine pulse. Ano ang feeling nito?
It feels thinner than normal.
Yes. Basta alam nyo na yun, thinner than normal, mapaya. Okay. Maraming salamat po sa lahat. Thank you so much. I really enjoyed. Yeah, it's nice to be back. And although isa lang nagpa-participate, sana in the yeah, would like to acknowledge the presence of Dr. Gavino and my favorite supplier of the needles na dumarating talaga. Thank you, Ma'am Annette. Minsan nagkakaroon ng issues with the contact numbers. I really appreciate that, no? And also, Ma'am Mildred. Ay, Ma'am Mildred. So, ay nako, kakahiya mag-request na naman. Ma'am Mildred, sinabi mo pwede. Papadala ko na mamaya. And of course, Doc She from na nasa Iloilo ngayon. And of course, the indefatigable.
So, hello, Doc. Doc, mag-schedule tayo.
Sinabi mo yan na nawala bigla tuloy yung isa. Anyway, so parang mahina. Sige, madam, ano ko lang mamaya. Thank you po. Maraming salamat. Good to see you again. Alam ko busy-busy ka, pero may puso ka pa rin for the community. Thank you everyone. We hope to see you again. Oy, mag-attend kayo lahat sa Wednesday.
Mm.